be the type to save lives.
I'm an actor in an ad that was given 12 seconds to remind you that if you're high, just don't drive. Because if you feel different, you drive different. It's illegal to drive high everywhere anyway.
Got bills? Need some pay? Then come be a cowboy trucker at Ponderosa Dairies in Amargosa Valley. They're currently seeking experienced CDL drivers to haul hay, grain, and milk while earning up to $2,000 a week. This isn't a job, it's a career. Whether you hit the open road or drive around Nevada's biggest dairy, they offer a great wage, benefits, and 401k retirement package. If you have what it takes to be a good hand, isn't it time you ride for the brand? The beautiful Ponderosa Dairies are currently hiring qualified CDL drivers who have doubles and tankers endorsements, as well as the ability to drive a standard transmission. If this is you, call Ed now, 702-682-3339. Once again, 702-682-3339. Send an email with your information to ap@ponderosadairy.com. Join the family at Ponderosa Dairy.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted best of Pahrump for 4 years. Give them a call, 775-727-9900. News 25 is also brought to you by Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating. New, service, and repair. Call Gunny's, 775-727-6800.
Hello and welcome to this edition of News 25. I'm Unette Gentry. Thanks for joining us on Ace Country Radio, and we're also streaming at KPVM.TV. We're also on your Roku devices. It is Tuesday, August 27th, and happy birthday to Mikey Ruhan's mom. And in our top story, earlier this week, a pedestrian in Las Vegas is killed by a vehicle.
A pedestrian has been killed in a crash just east of the Las Vegas Strip. The crash happened around 4:08 p.m. near Gabriel Drive and Spencer Street, just between Harmon and Tropicana Avenue. Police say evidence at the scene and surveillance video showed a male pedestrian was lying near the south edge of Gabriel Drive for undetermined reasons. A 61-year-old driving a Nissan Titan eastbound on Gabriel Drive allegedly struck the pedestrian with the right side wheels of the pickup truck. Police say the pedestrian died at the scene. Las Vegas Metro said the driver did not display any signs of impairment and remained at the scene. Las Vegas Metro also says the pedestrian's death marks the 95th traffic-related fatality in the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department's jurisdiction for 2024. This collision remains under investigation by Las Vegas Metro, and Las Vegas Metro did not give News 25 any other details, but News 25 will keep you updated on this developing story.
And police are investigating a death at the Burning Man Festival recently right here in northern Nevada.
On the opening day of the Burning Man Festival in Nevada's Black Rock Desert, a woman was found deceased. Burning Man, an annual festival celebrated for its focus on art, community, and self-expression, featuring the symbolic burning of a large structure and drawing tens of thousands to create a temporary city, is currently under investigation by authorities and event organizers. The Pershing County Sheriff's Office identified the deceased woman as 39-year-old Kendra Fraser. Festival Emergency Services discovered her unresponsive at approximately 11:30 a.m. on Sunday, August 25th, the first day of the festival. Despite immediate life-saving efforts by responders, Fraser was pronounced dead by sheriff's deputies upon their arrival. Sheriff Jerry Allen reported that deputies confirmed the death shortly after receiving notification from Burning Man's emergency dispatch. The investigation remains open as an autopsy is conducted to determine the cause and manner of death. Burning Man organizers expressed their condolences to Fraser's family and friends. They emphasized their commitment to safety and support, stating that Desert Rangers and crisis support teams are available throughout the event. They are cooperating fully with the investigation but declined to provide further details out of respect for the grieving family. Last year, a similar incident occurred when a California man died from drug intoxication amid heavy rainfall that turned the desert into mud, complicating emergency response efforts. This year's investigation is the first reported death at Burning Man during the festival's current iteration.
And in more news from across southern Nevada, a Clark County School District employee is arrested after several sex allegations. Rory Rosell has this story.
The Clark County School District Police Department have arrested a district employee on allegations of attempting to contact a minor for sexual purposes. Jerusalem Garcia, a 20-year-old specialized program teacher's assistant at El Dorado High School, has been taken into custody on August 23rd and booked into the Clark County Detention Center. Garcia faces one charge of contacting or attempting to contact a minor by a person of authority for sexual reasons. The arrest came after an investigation conducted by the Clark County School District at El Dorado High School on the same day. Garcia has been employed with the district since August of 2021. In response to the charges, the school district has placed her on administrative leave in accordance to the terms of the negotiated agreement.
And despite our local DMV being closed here in Pahrump, progress is being made in regard to what you can do online for your vehicle.
Some good news for those affected by the Pahrump DMV closing. All Nevada DMVs are introducing a new feature called Rapid Registration, which allows people to upload required documents for vehicle registration online via the Drive NV portal. This system aims to streamline the registration process by enabling document approval remotely. However, customers still need to schedule an appointment to pay and pick up for their license plates at a DMV office. Initially, this service is available for home means Nevada plate registrations and is limited to DMV offices on Sahara Avenue and in Elko. The DMV plans to expand this feature to include more license plates and offices statewide. The agency is in the midst of modernizing its computer system, which includes a gradual rollout of online service offerings. Originally pegged as a $125 million project expected to be completed in 2026, the DMV said earlier this year that it will now cost $425 million and last until 2029.
And we have news from the presidential campaign trail. Vice President Kamala Harris agrees to an interview on CNN this Thursday at 6 p.m. local time, and her VP pick, Tim Walz, will also appear with her during her first interview on television following her nomination for the Democratic slot for the candidate of president. And in other news regarding Vice President Harris and her bid to become the next president of the United States, she has now agreed to a debate on September 10th with the representatives of former President Donald Trump's team. And they are in agreements and negotiations regarding whether or not the microphones will be live throughout the entire debate or whether they will be muted. That debate is set for September 10th. And the VP picks J.D. Walz and Tim will actually debate on October 1st. And President candidate Donald Trump spoke to the National Guard Association's conference, which serves as a monumental military event. News 25 Las Vegas correspondent Maria Centers joins us with highlights from that occasion.
U.S. President Donald J. Trump addressed the National Guard Association's 146th General Conference and Exhibition in downtown Detroit, marking 45's seventh visit to our sister swing state of Michigan this year. In his address, the GOP presidential nominee spoke of his proven track record to the U.S. military and how he plans to safeguard America if elected.
We're going to build a great Iron Dome for missile defense around our nation. Other countries have it. Israel has it. You know, Ronald Reagan wanted this many years ago, but we didn't have the technology at that point. But now we have the technology, so we're going to do the great Iron Dome, and it's all going to be built in our country.
Since 1992, the association has hosted at least one major party presidential candidate.
We will never forget those brave warriors who made the supreme sacrifice for our country. They will live in our hearts forever. And to all the Gold Star families, our gratitude is everlasting, will be everlasting always. We will honor their memory by restoring a government that puts the American people first.
The conference serves as the association's annual business meeting.
Whether you're a soldier, you're an airman, a Marine, sailor, or a coastie, he keeps us in his heart in the decisions that he makes. We saw this through his first term in the presidency, when he not only didn't start any new wars, he took action to de-escalate and prevent wars. He exercised the courage that we expect from our commander-in-chief in exhausting all measures of diplomacy.
Over 4,200 attendees registered for this year's event.
We cannot be prosperous unless we are at peace. And we can't live free as long as we have a government that is retaliating against its political opponents and undermining our civil liberties, weaponizing our very institutions against those they deem as a threat. Kamala Harris has done this over the last 3.5 years. She won't hesitate to continue that if she is elected as president. President Trump has been their first and foremost target in this because they don't want us as voters to even have the option to vote for him.
Both Donald Trump and Kamala Harris were invited to speak at the National Guard Association's 146th General Conference and Exhibition. I'm Maria Centers for News 25 Las Vegas.
And once again, Vice President Kamala Harris will debate former President Donald Trump on September 10th, and VP picks Tim Walz and J.D. Vance will debate on October 1st. News 25 will be right back.
In a wreck and thinking about dealing with the insurance company yourself? Stop! People represented by an attorney get more than 3 times the money than those who don't have an attorney.
Murder and rope is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
I hate car shopping. I don't like dealing with all the rude salespeople.
We get it. Greg here with the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Have you noticed that prices have skyrocketed and the level of service has tanked? Whatever it is we're shopping for, so have we. If you're shopping for your next vehicle, try the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Visit us on PahrumpCars.com to shop from a great selection of new Chevrolet and GMCs, plus hundreds of quality pre-owned vehicles.
Wow, the Auto Plaza makes it easy.
That moment when people have outgrown their home and start looking for a new one. Each home is appraised to determine its market value, but one couple gets a low appraisal and cannot upgrade to a bigger house. Studies show that homes in Black and Latino neighborhoods are often appraised at less than fair market value. These unfair appraisals leave Black and Latino families stuck in place. If you believe your home has been unfairly appraised because of race or national origin, that could violate the Fair Housing Act. Contact HUD or your local Fair Housing Center. Go to HUD.gov/fairhousing. That's HUD.gov/fairhousing. Everyone has a right to fair housing. A public service message from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development in partnership with the National Fair Housing Alliance.
Hurt in a wreck? The insurance company is going to offer you a little check. We turn low offers into big checks. Hurt in a wreck? You need a real check? Make one call, that's all.
Murder and rope is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25 and streaming on our new Ace Country radio app. Be sure to download it for free today. And turning back now to local news, we spoke with Michelle Kelly, the owner of H&M Feed here in Pahrump, to find out what they have to offer.
Good morning. My name is Michelle Kelly, and we have a small family-owned business here. It's a full-service feed store in Pahrump, Nevada. We call it H&M Feed, and it's Harker Ranch. We're here at Harker Ranch Farms. Our address is 556 North Blagg Road. We are located on a 500-acre hay farm, so it doesn't look much like a feed store when you enter our property. You come back to the largest building, and we have a big sign that says H&M Feed. Where my partner on this 500-acre farm, my partner Paul Harker and his boys grow and harvest 4,500 tons of hay, and it's gorgeous, gorgeous hay. I just love walking through the fields and seeing what he does. And some of the hays that he's grown here are alfalfa, ryegrass, teff grass, three-way, triticale, Sudan sorghum, and pearl millet. And that's just what he's grown over the last few years. The Harkers also farm and harvest 12,000 tons of hay up north in Ely, Nevada. Up there we get premium alfalfa, orchard blend. We take samples of that hay and we send it to the forage labs back east, and that tells you what the nutrients are from the analysis from that. And so we know what we're feeding your animals, and we try to give them the best we can. We sell both 3-string and 6-string bales of hay, and they range from 90 pounds of hay to 1,600 pounds. We guarantee our horse quality hay, and that's unique also. We have grass-fed beef cattle on site, and we do not give them hormones, so it's a good quality beef. We are proud to be the only West Coast distributor of flyaway shavings. It's a phenomenal product. It repels rodents, snakes, and flies. Our feed store is open to the public 9 to 5, Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. We're closed on Sunday and Wednesdays. We have a full shop and warehouse full of all the pelleted feeds for all your livestock, domestic animals. If you need something that we don't have in stock, give me a holler. We'll do our best to find it and get it for you. My staff and I always strive to provide excellent customer service, and we'll do our best for you and your animals. We welcome the community, and we want to build relationships with you as well as earn your business. Remember, H&M Feed for all your animal needs, 775-790-6409. Thank you.
Well, this is a very sweet name pairing. Pink Box Donuts is teaming up with the pop singer Pink for a one-day only special offer for you to possibly win concert tickets to go see Pink in concert in September.
Pink Box Donuts and Live Nation Las Vegas have partnered together for an exclusive one-day-only promotion tomorrow, Wednesday, August 28th, to offer customers a chance to win tickets to a Pink concert on September 13th at Allegiant Stadium by finding a Pink ticket inside of a specially curated Pink Box Donut. On August 28th, 9 participating Pink Box locations in the Las Vegas Valley will offer a Pink Donut, which is a white frosted donut filled with birthday cake whip and pink decor. Customers who buy a 6-pack of donuts, including at least one Pink donut, will have a chance to find the Pink ticket in their Pink donut. To win a pair of concert tickets to see Pink at Allegiant Stadium on Friday, September 13th. A total of 9 customers, one at each participating location, will win a pair of concert tickets. Customers can purchase donuts starting at 6 a.m. on Wednesday, August 28th, while supplies last. To find out the participating locations or to find out the official rules of this promotion, you can visit pinkboxdonuts.com/Pink official rules. Or for more information about Pink Box Donuts, the store locations, hours, or donut varieties, please visit pinkboxdonuts.com.
Well, Mikey Ruhan has a slam dunk for us now in sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports, streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. The Las Vegas Aviators are in Sacramento this evening. They're taking on the River Cats. First pitch, 6:45. MLB catcher Danny Jansen made history on Monday when he became the first player in league history to play for two opposing teams in the same exact game. It all started on June 26th when Jansen went up to bat for the Toronto Blue Jays, and then rain began pouring at Fenway Park, prompting umpires to suspend play. Then Jansen was traded to the Red Sox. So when gameplay resumed just after 2 p.m. Monday, 65 days after it began, Jansen entered the game as the catcher for the Red Sox. The Las Vegas Aces are in Dallas this evening. They're taking on the Wings. That game is in progress. And Pahrump Valley High School Volleyball is hosting Indian Springs High School this evening. That match is in progress. And that's your News 25 look at sports.
Thanks so much, Mikey. Knock it out the park every time. And stay tuned. We'll be right back with more local news.
Make this the summer event at your hometown dealer, Saida Trudeau, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram. We are rolling out the savings all month long on everything in stock. Come in today and save thousands on all new 2024 Chrysler 300s and new 2024 Chrysler Pacificas. Did you know that Chrysler Pacifica is the most awarded minivan 7 years in a row? Did you also know that qualified buyers may be eligible for up to $7,500 clean vehicle tax credit on new Chrysler Pacifica plug-in hybrids? That's huge savings. Maybe you want to make this the summer of Jeep. Whether you're hitting the beach, the trails, or windy mountain roads, it's better in a Jeep. Come in today and get up to $2,500 total cash allowance on a new 2024 Jeep Compass. Or check out the new 2024 Jeep Wrangler with no payments for 90 days. At Saida Trudeau, we're proud to have served our community for over 22 years and look forward to 22 more. Make this the summer you come to Saida Trudeau, your original hometown dealer.
Mary Tyler Moore, I wanted to be Mary. That's how much I love Mary.
Mary's legacy is that she's fundamentally shifted how we perceive women in entertainment.
Women like Mary Tyler Moore cut a path that I'm standing in right now.
You have no idea what you've meant to me. You were one of those women, a light.
My friend Mary Tyler Moore was diagnosed with diabetes at age 33 and suffered severe vision loss from this disease later in life. Mary often spoke of her dream to create an organization dedicated to preventing blindness from diabetes. Today, the Mary Tyler Moore Vision Initiative is a reality. MTM Vision is dedicated to advancing medical research to preserve and restore the vision of people living with diabetes. To learn more, please go to marytylermoore.org, because the sight you save may be that of someone you love.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, have you ever wondered what it takes to replace a power utility pole? Well, today, Valley Electric Association is sharing that complex process, which requires specialized equipment and special training to complete.
This segment of News 25 is brought to you by Valley Electric and its family of companies focused on serving our members. We're better together.
Distribution poles can be found all along your roads and neighborhoods, bringing power into homes and businesses. To keep the system working properly, we regularly inspect our lines and occasionally find a few poles that need to be replaced. If a pole needs to be replaced, we do our best to keep members in service while we get the job done. So, how many linemen does it take to change a pole? First, let's look at why poles need periodic replacement. Weather disasters like lightning, storms, hurricanes, and earthquakes can cause major and immediate damage. Car crashes, equipment changes, and highway relocation are also reasons why a pole may need to be replaced. But even poles that don't suffer major damage will lose some of their strength after being subjected to the elements over the years. When a pole needs changing, line crews take several steps. First, they must carefully measure and dig a hole, typically next to the old pole, that is about 15% of the new pole's height. For example, a 35-foot pole requires a hole that is at least 5 1/4 feet deep. Second, the new pole must be fitted with bolts, crossarms, insulators, ground wires, and arm braces. Third, line crews must carefully use their tools and safety equipment to detach power lines from the old pole. Next, the new pole is carefully raised, guided into position, and set. Then, the new pole is backfilled and tamped, or packed. Electric lines are then carefully moved and attached to the new pole's insulators with tie wires or clamps. Once all live lines are securely in place, the crew detaches equipment from the old pole and removes it, leaving the new pole to do its new job. So, how many linemen does it take to change a pole? As many as needed to make sure you get safe, reliable, affordable power.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Let's take a live look outside through our Lerner and Rowe weather cam at the last few days of August and our pre-Labor Day forecast. A look at those temps after the break.
I hate car shopping. I don't like dealing with all the rude salespeople.
We get it. Greg here with the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Have you noticed that prices have skyrocketed and the level of service has tanked? Whatever it is we're shopping for, so have we. If you're shopping for your next vehicle, try the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Visit us on PaHrumpCars.com to shop from a great selection of new Chevrolet and GMCs, plus hundreds of quality pre-owned vehicles.
Wow, the Auto Plaza makes it easy.
Ace Country.
Rise and shine. Tune in Sunday mornings at 8 for the Classic Country Breakfast with me, Mikey. I'll be playing a whole hour of all the classics. From Willie. On the road again. To Johnny.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
To Patsy.
Crazy.
To Dolly.
Jolene, Jolene.
All the classic country music to start your Sunday morning. You bring the hash browns, and I'll bring the Hank.
Change can be scary, as if your life's been turned upside down. But it comes with growth and a sense of freedom, much like the openness of the American road. We always arrive where we are meant to be, riding on the shoulders of those before us and preserving the core values that led us on our journey. Join Touchstone Energy Cooperatives in celebrating the power of human connections.
Hi, I'm attorney Jonathan Nelson of J.K. Nelson Law. If you're hearing this, it means you're probably not dead, which is great. Call our office today to schedule an appointment for your will or your trust so that your family can be taken care of when you pass away. On the other hand, if you've recently lost a loved one, now it's time to talk and go over how to administer their estate. In either case, give us a call today, 775-727-9900. Let us show you why we've been recognized by Best of Las Vegas and voted Best Attorney in Pahrump for the last 4 years. Call today, 775-727-9900.
Good evening, Nevada. I'm Kaylee Bentler in the News 25 Weather Studios with some regional weather to start with. Up in Fernley, we're at 92 degrees. Fallon at 92 degrees as well. Weather Twins. Carson City, 90. Tonopah, 87. Goldfield, 88. Amargosa at 103. Las Vegas, 100. And Death Valley, 112. But in the paradise of Pahrump, currently at 99 degrees and sunny. Saw a high of 100. Winds south-southwest, 9 miles per hour. Humidity at 6%. And the sun rose this morning at 6:12 and will set this evening at 7:17. Expect humidity at 10%, winds east-southeast 5 miles per hour with a low of 70 and clear skies. As for the rest of the week, staying in the cool 100s all week. However, on Friday and Saturday, we are seeing some clouds and a little bit of wind there as well. But getting back to the sun by Tuesday and a little bit more winds at 13 miles per hour on Tuesday. And that's your look at the weather. Back to the desk. Here's Unette.
Thanks so much, Kaylee, and Labor Day's looking good. Speaking of looks, have you seen our advertisers right here on KPVM? That's because we need your feedback. We want you to watch, so you can visit our website at www.kpvm.tv and fill out an ad survey, which will help us entertain you more. Well, that does it for this edition of News 25. I'm Unette Gentry, and from all of us here at KPVM and A's Country Radio, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the air next newscast. Good night.
Yo, camping buddy. Okay, you guys ready?
Dude, I thought you were driving.
I thought you were driving.
Oh, I never said I was driving.
I definitely can't drive.